What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? All I just wanted to report while I'm on my exercise bike. Give me just a second. Put this back in the harness. The Slim T is slimming. That's what I wanted to report. That's what I wanted to let you know. I was listening to some content. I decided to get on here. I wasn't going to get on here, but been meaning to tell you guys, give you guys an update. So, the Slim T is slimming. That's the subject. That's the topic. Okay. Pretty much kind of stumbled upon something that is very, very excellent, very legendary. So one of the things I'll say is that um, this is what typically happens, people just copy everything I do. So you're gonna see for probably the next week or so, next few days, you're gonna notice people that got more money than I got, all of a sudden they gonna start selling tea. You gonna man, they go, hey man, the Tea Party, man, they gonna form the Boston Tea Party again, man. Um, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, and I know it. I understand. I noticed when I started selling my sex god capsules, right? Male enhancement capsules. I noticed everybody and their mama start selling capsules. You know what I'm saying? Follow the leader, Rakim and say. You know what I'm saying? That's what people do. Follow the leader. So, okay, I'm cool. Hey, as long as the message is out, you getting healthy, so be it, fine. Some people are stubborn. There's three types of customers in business. The first customer, they're an early adopter. They're going to get your product right away. Those are your friends. Those are people that you know. Those are people, friends of friends. Those are people that are just comfortable with buying your product. I remember when my first year in business, I don't even know how I got this guy, but as far as a customer, all I know is this guy, man, on the strength of support, he bought one item of everything I was selling. He was in North Carolina. He bought everything, one item of each of everything I was selling. And what happened was great, man. I really would like to reach out to him, maybe possibly, and kind of see how he got my information, because the thing is, what the brother did was he literally funded my whole startup. So when I started this company or this business, owlsherbs.com, I didn't really have everything stored. As far as on my store, it was kind of like I had some stuff, but I didn't have everything. So I'm on my exercise bike and I'm getting a burn in. And one of the things that he did was he helped me like get everything in my store. Like I could have got it. I had the money, but I was just waiting for an order. So what I was doing in business, you could call it drop shipping. I was doing drop shipping, which is very easy because I can control the drop shipping. One of the things about drop shipping, and I know people have made lots of money off of drop shipping alone, right? The thing that is hard about drop shipping is that one of the things that's difficult about it, let me turn and get some light here. Let me see what's going on. One of the difficult things about drop shipping is that you don't have control over the product to ship it out. So how you deal with that is that you basically you get control over the product so you can ship it out. Ideally, the product is accessible and it can be ordered right away, and then you can ship it out. So that's kind of what I did when I started. I basically started on the strength that logistically I can get the merchandise right away, I can get the product right away, and I could be able to ship it out. So the guy, he basically he funded my whole operation because he bought one of each item in my store at the time. This was like 2019 or so, 2020. He basically funded my entire store and got it off the ground because he ordered 100 capsules, which is the max order of what I typically sell, right? Of my herbs. What's going on, Alonzo? This is the truth, man. Hey, I'm telling you, man, it's the truth. This is life changing. The Slim Tea is life changing, bro. That's all I could say. But to continue on with my story, the guy literally funded my whole store because he bought everything that I sold. So I had to order everything that I sold in my store because I had to ship him his merchandise, his order, and it got my store off the ground. It got me all the herbs that I needed and all of the items that I needed, fully stocked, ready to go because of him. And it was crazy because I never met the guy. I've never even been to North Carolina. I was supposed to go to North Carolina to meet a chick I met online on Facebook, but I never went because she hung the phone up on me, and that was it. Like that was just disrespectful. The old me would have tolerated it. After that, basically I was like, you know what? I'm pretty much done. Okay. She didn't call me back. She didn't text talking about, my fault. I was just she just hung the phone up and that was it. She was real thick, man. She, it was real serious, it was a serious situation. I mean, I was going to fly in and it was going to be on for a few days. Now, that didn't happen. So I just, that was like a couple years ago. But I'd never been to North Carolina. So, I don't know the guy. Just somebody I met, or someone that basically they got my information either from YouTube or some advertising, because I did some advertising on Facebook, did some ads on Facebook. So, I wasn't even on Twitter then, so it wasn't Twitter. I don't even think I had an Instagram. Yeah, I don't even think I had an Instagram even back then. So it was either Facebook or YouTube. So either way, yeah, that's how I got off the ground. But you got to understand, some people that got more money than you, they listening to you. They taking your ideas. They noticing that you got some quality products, you got some quality services, and they're basically copying you verbatim. And they got the money. They got you got people that went to college for business, got business degrees. They got every discipline you could think about: accounting, marketing, business management, business law, business administration. They have the know-how to just get the ground running off of your free idea because you just felt compelled to say something on a World Wide Web interface. Basically, it's like whatever you got blurting out, whatever you blurt out your mouth, it comes from your brain. It comes from your thoughts. It's called intellectual property. Okay, whatever you say, that's why lawyers You know, lawyers, a good lawyer, he's quiet or she's quiet. They don't never say nothing because they know a lawyer knows the power of words in actual even written words. They'll never say anything because they understand you can self-incriminate yourself just by having a conversation. And then also you can even give away ideas by just proxy of you giving away ideas. You can give away product if you don't have protection, or even just in general, people are just gonna compete with you regardless. You got people on the certain channels and shit talking about you can't go into business and black people are not in business. And I call foo-foo and bullshit at the same time because it's a lot of black businesses. And I've met these people. I know these people personally. I've seen them at venues. I know people personally that they haven't had $1 million business, but they made at least six figures as far as they made it. What they net, they probably netted about 50K of that. Okay. I know people ain't never even had a job. They just sell shea butter, soap, body oils, black soap, incense, candles, body lotion, and they're fully sustainable. They travel all over and they make money, and they, are made way more money than I did. And I sell computers. I sold computers for a long time. I still sell computers. That's one of the revenue streams that I have. I sell computers. I fix computers up and I resell them. I refurbish them. And then I sell also herbs. I do a lot of different stuff. I wear a lot of different hats, but yeah, I know people that have been successful. My grandfather's been successful in business. So when I hear people talking about they've never been successful in business, and these same people were raised by a single mother, that stole their, social security number to pay the light bill, it's from that origin. That's their origin story. And I know these people have, lowered expectations because they came from a single mother that had to survive. That was, a survivalist and made decisions based off of survival. And I understand that. And it's like when you talk to people like this, they come from a perspective in their echo chamber that they absolutely are, authority in the subject. And these people ain't never had a store. You ask them, have you ever had a store? No, I've never had a store. I've never had a full-fledged business. And that's what they'll tell you. And it's like someone that has, this is why you got to be very careful. Whenever you go to someone's panel or someone's channel and they come off like a subject matter expert, and they are not, meaning they never done what you've done, they don't have any experience on the matter, such as they never had a retail business, they never had a small business. That's when the first time and the last time that you should even spend or waste your time talking to someone. And that goes for anything. If you're talking to someone and they have never done what you've done, like you talk to somebody and they're speaking like they're a subject matter 100% expert, and they've never had your job title. They've never been in the military, but they act and talk as if they're a subject matter expert in as such. And they never even been to boot camp and been in, basically active military status. And you have. I mean, these people absolutely, they'll have you second guess your own fucking identity, like your own expertise. And it's very, very important that you keep conversation or even stay away from these people Very much so, because these people, you will never, they'll never come to your channel and say that shit, because you know you will put them in their place. See, when you go to people's, basically channel, they can just pretend whoever they want to be. It's like, I tell you guys again, this is the fucking internet. You can put a cape on and be whoever you want. You could be fucking Meteor Man, if you wanted to. You could be anything you wanted to do. All you have to do is be a good actor and put on a show. And then even if people find out exactly who you are, they still will rock with you, because you got to understand, people. You got a lot of lonely people on the internet, and then you got a lot of people that like people's voice in their conversation. People are really good at influencing people. That's what pimps do. Pimps are good at language. They're good at talking. Good. A lot of times people, mainly women, are very weak when it comes to words. That you could go to basically the Bible, the story of Genesis, Eve in the garden, getting seduced by the snake, telling her, basically what to do, eat this apple, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of how that goes, man. People are really good at selling you on some shit, that you don't even that ain't even true. You know what I'm saying? So, people are very convincing and manipulative, and that's it is what it is, man. You want people to be a certain way, but unfortunately, it's like DMX said, see the snake for the snake, see the vulture for the vulture. But you know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily gotta. You can still deal with the jungle and everything like that, but know the snake from the snake. See the snake for actually who the snake is. Don't pretend that the snake is not somebody other than a snake. That's pretty much kind of how I look at things. People are who they are. They have a track record. They have their weaknesses. They have their issues. But again, people on the internet, they're on the internet for a reason, and they're hiding for a reason. Because when you show who they are, that it's not so pleasing. You could actually see people's eyeballs and mannerisms if they full of shit. If you hiding behind the avatar, you can kind of tell too. You can hear the voice. You can hear a stutter. You can hear a stammer. All of that type of stuff. And it's like, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to take people for what they are. Should you throw everybody in the trash can? No, I mean, people have weaknesses. Even me, I'm not perfect. People are not perfect, but you got to understand, you got to understand, people have certain narratives and certain types of storylines that they have to hold, because that's what they started with. So they have to end with that. Good or bad, they have to end with their narrative. Whatever they pushed, whoever they followed that was full of shit, whoever they promoted that was full of shit, they have to carry that cross. You know what I'm saying? And they have to die with that other, person that carried that cross. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like on some biblical shit, 12 apostles type shit. You know what I'm saying? They gotta carry that same cross that the other person carried. Jesus and his disciples, they all pretty much had to face the same type of persecution, because they all followed each other. Now, that being said, the thing is that, yeah, I don't like that. That's one of the things I do not like. I do not fuck around with. If I'm a particular If I have a particular discipline that I have basically expertise in, I've worked in the field in, okay, if you haven't fucking did it, you don't live that life, you can have your opinion on it, but if you come on some you are expert type shit, that shit is fucking weird. That's some weird shit. If you were in the real world, people would look at you like you're absolutely insane. Just because the internet is pretty much it's the internet, it doesn't make it different. And people catch that shit too. They know what the fuck was real and fake. It's a lot of fake shit on the internet. And it's one of the things that I, kind of sit back and I go back to my cave and I realize, all this fake shit is like, the end of the day, people got to log off the internet and they got to face reality. And people don't have the same reality that they do on the internet. And that shit, like, I just have a hard time, dealing with people like that, man. People that are just, they have a narrative and they have some type of phony way they deal with people and shit like that. They put people in little categories. And then these are the same people that don't have any type of success on the internet, because you're very limited when you have that type of mentality. I know people very well, they have that mentality that they learn from other people to treat people differently, put people in itemized boxes of how they treat people. And those same people have problems financially, have severe problems dealing with people and shit like that. Because you can kind of be like that if you're rich. That's the only exception, really. If you're extremely wealthy or rich, you can't have that type of mentality because you can basically afford to. If you're broke and you have that mentality, you're fucked, because you're going to be limited into pretty much dealing with real life, because you don't have a lot of money to be pretentious like that. Usually people that are pretentious, I give them a pass if they're wealthy and rich already, because a lot of times people that that's how they deal with people. But if you broke and you pretentious, it's just kind of weird to me. It's like, I don't know, like I just kind of side eye that shit. My mother used to act like that, and other people that I know act like that. I'm like, nigga, you don't even make $100,000. You ain't even making $500,000, $250,000, and you acting like that. Like you you trying to keep secrets and lies and shit. People act like they're a celebrity. And they ain't nowhere near rich and famous. Nowhere near it. And it's like, man, it's just weird, man. This is some weird shit, man. Weird, man. Motherfuckers is weird, man. I know people that are fucking rich and famous, man. I know people that have been in the NBA, been in the NFL. I know people as actors. I get shit. My family, my fucking great grandfather is Black History Month. On my mother's side, my great grandfather is Bill Pickett. Okay, I could even probably be on some Dr. Umar shit and sell Bill Pickett. You know what I'm saying? Like parade Bill Pickett like that. Like, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? People rarely probably even know that. I don't even broadcast that. But the thing is that, people gonna steal your shit at the end of the day. People gonna take your ideas. They absolutely know who the fuck you are. They know you got some good shit, and motherfuckers are vultures. That's all you need to know. They gonna act like your shit ain't nothing, or they're gonna be indifferent in the conversation, meaning they're gonna act like it's nothing, have a poker face, and then they're gonna be like Elon Musk. After you turn your back, they're gonna patent your fucking idea and motherfucking start selling that shit. They used to do that shit, man. For every black inventor that they took their idea, like Lewis Lattimore created the filament, and then basically Thomas Edison got the actual patent for the light bulb. They did that shit a lot back in the day. They still do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want me to tell a story again about Joe Jackson in downtown Chicago when he was getting a patent for a toilet in a truck, basically a tractor trailer truck. The patent attorney that basically stole his idea. Old Joe, man, he went up in that office and he pretty much aired it out. It took SWAT officers to go in a high-rise building downtown, a marksman to basically have a sniper basically shot to the head to get Joe Jackson out that office. And he shot up the secretary and the lawyer because basically he just, allegedly stole his idea and basically, X'd him out of it. And Joe was like, you know what? I'm not having it. I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? That was his one opportunity that he felt. He was already old. He was in his late 50s or something like that. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to go out, you know what I'm saying? Like that, dude went out. But, hey, I mean, that was what he chose to do, okay? Now, I'm being extreme with it, but I'm just saying, don't think for a second your idea is not great. I'm telling you, basically, my Slim Tea is great. That's all. I really don't care if you buy shit from me. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to lose weight. Most of my products are for me. I mean, me personally. You know what I'm saying? I can give a fuck who buys my product. I know my shit is great. Literally. For women, obviously. On my bike, so I'm on my cell phone. So if these delayed little videos or whatever it is what it is. But I gotta hold on. Where's that damn thing at? Oh, wait, no, it's not it. I'm late to the party.
Pause.
Yeah, I mean, it's like literally, man. I can care less, man. I'm an unconventional salesman. I'm one of the salesmen that just don't give a fuck if you buy my merchandise or not. Be honest, I just wanted to get some shit off, man. This is like a rant. this is like a rant, man. But at the end of the day, the truth still remains. Like, for real, I gotta go out, you know what I'm saying, and get some things together. But this the poor man's exempt. What is it? What is that shit called? Ozempic or whatever. It's the poor man's Ozempic, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a herbalist, man. I already know what it takes to lose weight. It just took me a while. Like, sometimes I have just like I done came up with all kind of ideas. Some of the ideas my friends helped me with, like the CBD oil with flavored CBD oil was like an idea a friend of mine came up with. Now, this tea I mean, pretty much, like, I already know what helps with losing weight. See, the concept is very simple. Eat consciously, take some tea, take the tea, the slim tea, and exercise. Do something, walk, you know what I'm saying? Like, walk around. You know, I make like, okay, this is a real deal Holyfield, right? So I make damn near $50 an hour, right? I still do DoorDash. I mean, why? Because I get to fucking walk around. And I get to, it's like a Swiss Army knife. I still do DoorDash because I get out the house and I get to walk around, you know what I'm saying? And I'm walking around doing exercise and I'm bird watching. I'm out there in the field. I get, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm single. I can mingle. So that's number two. Number three, I get to watch, drive for dollars, watch real estate that I could possibly, purchase later or wholesale. Four, I'm making money. I don't give a fuck if I made $100,000, which I did last year. I'm still gonna do DoorDash if I got the time because if I don't got nothing better to do, that's what I'm gonna do. And then now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I'm gonna probably be doing some other things, obviously related to the subject matter at hand, and that's gonna combine that, with that. You gotta hustle, man. You gotta hustle until you know what I'm saying, things are pretty much on automatic pilot. And you still gotta go out and get it. You know? That's the way you gotta do it. Now the thing is that again, so 1, 2, 3 formula. Eating consciously, the tea helps. It's an aid. A lot of times people need an aid, right? And then third, exercise. Get out there and run. Really, to be honest, you need to run, man. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't in a safe neighborhood, I don't suggest you run. Don't suggest that shit. Okay? But if you are, you got an exercise bike, you got a gym near you, whatever. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, boom, 1, 2, 3 punch. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3 punch, man. I have an aid. I have a big time aid. It's called basically Slim Tea. I have a big time aid that will assist in losing weight. That's what I have. This has been helping people lose weight for a long time. This ain't nothing new. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. It's just something I put together that I already know works. And it's working great. People don't even believe me. I talked to my homie I went to college with a long time ago, like in the late 90s. He couldn't believe me, man. I was like, man, dude, this shit is the cat's meow, man. Check it out. He don't need it. He's slim as a fucking a centipede because he don't really eat no meat at all. He's a vegan. He said he's been a vegan for like almost 20 years. Sometimes if you just people that just stop eating meat drastically lose weight. Like they go vegan, they just they shed a lot of pounds. Some people don't lose weight. Now I think the reason that some people don't lose weight is because they need some type of aid. They need some type of aid to lose weight. They need to. So a lot of times people don't do the 1, 2, 3, or they don't They just do, typically what people do is they do 1-3. They do conscientious diet and then exercise, and they still don't lose weight. And the reason being is it's something in your body that's the reason why you're not losing weight. And that is what that I pretty much have in my teeth with the YouTube police listening to me. Okay. That's what I have in my teeth. You know, basically. That helps eliminate certain things. You know, I can say coffee and tea definitely helps. My tea, it ships all throughout the United States, certain countries. The international charge for shipping is $25. Local shipping is $5. Okay. Now I do have to make some modifications. I do have to make some adjustments. I will be doing that. I got to make some adjustments to my site, but I'll be doing that shortly. I got to make some additions as well. But you got to understand, man, you got the master plan. If you came up with something and people, you know it's good, pretty much that means somebody's going to probably take your idea. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. If nothing else, I can guarantee you that they're going to probably take your idea. Now, I've submitted something to a company about an app. Person said it was a pretty good idea. A lot of times those companies, they need somebody to pay some money. They need you to put up some capital of your own, and they'll fly you out, San Francisco, whatever, Silicon Valley, and then they'll work with you with your idea to get it to market. But they need some money or whatever to start or whatever, some skin in the game. It's very similar to real estate. Out of everything that I've dealt with as far as hard money lenders, I did end with one hard money lender that hands down will deal with me. The only problem is you need to put 30% down. That's the only problem. And it's fair. They need 30% down. So, okay, you got a $50,000 property. To purchase that property with their funding, they need 15 grand. That's fair enough. They didn't say no. They didn't say you got to do this hoop. You got to run through that hoop. You got to do 15,000 push-ups and then spin around in a circle and then put your nose between your eyeballs and then do a loop-de-loop. They didn't say nothing like that. They just said you just need 30% down. Okay. Nope. Basically the deal has to work to make sense. It's not they just giving you anything. It has to make sense. They have to overlook it and everything like that. But at the very sense of it, you put the capital up, we guarantee that we'll finance you the rest of the money. You got to put some skin in the game. Otherwise, you got to go through all of the hoops, the credit, the this, the that, the that, the this. Okay. But sometimes I forget about that, But the thing is that, it is an opportunity. It is an opportunity. It might be a hard opportunity, but it is opportunities out there. Okay. Now, the thing is that a lot of times bootstrapping and grassrooting is the best way to go. No debt, no bills to pay for, as far as no loan payments to pay for. People talking about you get this business loan and you get that business loan and this business loan and that business loan. Okay, you got all of this money, then what? Okay, you put it back into your business. What do you have to pay every month? A business loan payment. Then you got to pay it back until it gets paid off. Have anybody researched the tail end of that? What happens to those people that get business loans? What typically, I do know this, what happens in business. People don't stay in the business longer than 3 years. So you got to imagine a lot of those people that got those business loans, they have to file business bankruptcy because they can't keep paying the fucking business loan back. That's what the fuck I know about business. And that's what they're not telling you about all of these fucking business loans that they programmed in your head and you falling for. And probably you fell for the fucking PPP loan. And now you got a PPP secret. A lot of people out here got PPP secrets. These same people probably are phony as fuck because they got all these secrets. And one of those secrets is a PPP secret. Fucking clip that shit. Same people that don't want to listen to nothing about no business, don't want to do nothing. They don't want to do fundamental business. They want a fucking easy fucking way out of every fucking thing. The same fuckers, the same fuckers that want to be independent and all of that shit. I posted something the other day. Chick talking about her damn one of the people that came to her bank, a single mother, signed up 3 of her sons for a PPP loan to split it up. In the federal government, I can promise you, motherfuckers have nightmares over the fucking federal government, all of the agencies coming to lock your fucking ass up, or worse. And that's who you fucking with. You same dumb motherfuckers that don't want to listen to nobody, act like you know every fucking thing.
Stupid bitch. It's not a competition, it's a cooperation. Stupid ass house, nigga.
And it's gonna stay up. I don't give a fuck what I said on the internet the day before. Shit, give a fuck. Think I give a fuck what I said. I ain't gonna lie, some of the next day, I'll be like, God damn, what the fuck did I say last night? And I still hold on that shit. I still keep that shit up. Shit, if YouTube want to make it 18 plus, they certainly can. Be my guest. But I bet you it's gonna stay up like all other shit I said. I don't give a fuck if it's embarrassing. It's whatever the fuck. I promise you this. I did what I fucking said I was gonna do about my chat. I did what the fuck I said I was gonna do, and I promise you that. Shit, I ain't even broke no more. Goddamn it. That's the fuck I achieved on this channel. Shit, ain't nobody else. I don't know anybody else can say that they achieved success. Motherfuckers still talking about the same goofy bullshit that they talking about fucking 5-10 years ago. And it's like to no fucking end to you loony fucks. And I achieved what the fuck out my success mission for my channel. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I filled out some paperwork. and then fucking the Biden administration approved that shit. Hell yeah, I had student loans like a motherfucker. I filled that shit out. The grant was approved. Okay, and there's plenty of motherfucking things you could fill out. And I've never been anti-grant, never been anti-government. I just said, shit, you don't want to depend on them motherfuckers. At the end of the day, my plan was to basically write my shit off through real estate. buy real estate, basically sell a shit, make some profit, pay off my goddamn debts, which was including my student loan. Okay, and I still had a pathway to success. I was gonna do that either way. It was gonna be harder to do that, obviously, but I didn't. I'm transparent for the most part. Doesn't fucking matter to me if I'm transparent or not, but I choose to be transparent because I got nothing to hide. What the fuck I have to hide? Everybody know people fucking struggling, man. People, the average person statistically is struggling, even if they're pretending. You already know they're pretentious, so that means they're pretending. They're pretending that they're not struggling. That's what black people do the most. Pretend like they're not fucking struggling. Trying to see who does poverty the best. I promise you one thing. I just see what people do that's dumb. I might do it for a minute. I might even try it out. But after a while, my fucking brain be like, that's fucking dumb. I'm tired of doing that shit. I'm not going to do it. Or I'm not going to do it at all. But anyway, man, I definitely, I know what works. I promise you that. I see one of the things about me is, I'm gonna find a fucking way. I promise you that. I'm gonna find a way. I mean, most of the time I do find a way. And I be inspired, man. I be inspired by other people, man. I be seeing them dudes, man, working out and shit, doing them calisthenics and stuff. That shit be inspiring, man. That shit be inspiring in the motherfucker to have washboard abs. I mean, I already got muscles, and my muscles is flaring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. Fucking six packing is coming in, bro. I don't have a six pack yet. I got about a 12 pack. But that motherfucker coming back. That shit coming back like shit, man. That shit coming back like crack, man. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going back in the time machine about 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Oh man. Oh, but that hate, man, that ego, man. That ego, man. That ego, man, people, the United States literally was gonna kill their own bird. Their own bird was extinct. Damn near. And it's coming back, the eagle, the bald eagle, right? Well, people got an ego. That's their biggest problem. Their ego. That's why they keep running. They keep running from their ego. And I know their problem. I know people's problem, man. I know people's problem. People exploit your ego, man. They exploit it. Women exploit men's ego. Oh, you ain't got enough money. You don't have enough. Oh, look at him. He broke. He dusty. Bitch, you fuck with a nigga that's dusty. I know you. I see who you fucking with. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story. Okay, story time. This is why I don't. This is why I'm very confident, and I go out my way to not really like I really like. So, a lot of times I be okay being dusty. Like I love like being dusty sometimes because here's the thing, right? I know dudes that's been bums been broker than me, come from a family that's broker than me, and pick up women. It's about your confidence and what you got to say, man. The start and the finish. And it's like, I done already, like, I mean, shoot, I ain't gonna give a ballpark figure of how many women I've been with and all that. But the thing is that it's more than probably the average dude by probably 100%, or it might even be 1,000%. I don't know. But the thing is this, right? One of the things I know is that it's kind of like being a champion. A lot of times, if you've been a champion, right? Like let's just say Scottie Pippen. Let's say like any NBA star that was a legend, right? That was good in college, very good in the NBA. They made it to the All-Star team like a couple times. They won, this thing, 6 man of the year, this, person of the year, whatever. When you get done playing and you retire or whatever, people try to talk to you or try to uh, talk about you like you wasn't shit. That's just what people do. And then you got the younger people, they don't know anything about what you've done. They didn't watch sports when you were, playing. So they don't know, other than highlight reels and stuff. They don't know. But you know, and you remember what that life was like. You remember all of those trophies, all of those fun times, all of those nights, all of those experiences, but it doesn't really even matter. Like they dog Scottie Pippen. they dog Scottie Pippen, man. They dog anybody, like even whoever it is. They try to make it seem like they wasn't shit after they get done playing sports. That's kind of how I look at things. Like people gonna always try to do that. They gonna try to, be like you fell off or whatever. And that's the thing, that's what people do. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about that. I'm not worried about that. All I can say is this: a lot of people, they might have problems and stuff like that. I've already been to, all kind of different, parties, and I was partying when I was in high school. I was going to college parties when I was in high school. I was 16 years old going to college parties with my homie from high school. We was pulling college bitches in high school, dealing with, older women in high school. So the thing is this, man. I don't even talk about a lot of shit like what other people talk about. And it's like you got niggas that can't even they pull hood rats. That's who they normal fucking woman that they try to date is a hood rat. They don't even want chicks that on a higher level than that, because they can't get those motherfucking women. That's why they don't want them, because they can't get them. They have a hard time with motherfucking women like that. I'm not impressed if you get hood rats. Hood rats are obviously easy to get. And it's like, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what you get. Motherfuckers, cats on the internet want to dick police your ass. The fuck you worried about who the fuck I'm getting or not getting? Put your badge away, motherfucker. Shit, dick police agency ass motherfuckers. I'm pumped up, man. My testosterone is high because I'm healthy. I'm healthy as fuck. So my testosterone is peaking. I'm about to get out there. Shit. Oh man. I mean, shit. If the money come easy, get it. If the money come good, get it. If the money come in stacks, in tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, get it. But don't be no bum ass motherfucker complaining and passing up, little money. If you can get the little money, good. If you can get the big money, better. But don't pass up the little money, you know what I'm saying, with your ego, thinking you can do better because you be embarrassed and shit like that. Because if you could do better, you could do better. That's how you end up homeless. That's another way you end up homeless. You got an ego. If you rich, you'll already be rich. You're not rich, god damn it, you gotta take anything you can get. Now here's the thing. If your ass got a clean record, I've already told you I post shit on my Facebook page, post stuff on my community tab. You already know what I offer as far as my channel if you've been rocking with me. But your ego is your head up your ass. That's your problem. That's a lot of you young motherfuckers' problem and old motherfuckers. Okay, it's a reason why the senior citizen home is packed up and it's got a waiting list. That's what I can tell you old motherfuckers. That's what I can remind you on that. The senior citizen government, low income subsidized senior citizen building has got a waiting list and it's packed in that motherfucker with a bunch of motherfuckers that been bullshitting their whole life. Yeah, I said it.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
So the thing is this. Yeah, I can do the same thing. I can hit you where it hurts. That's why you hurt. You hurt. You a dog. You an old dog hurt. You a hurt dog. I hurt your ass.
You big dummy.
And I'm gonna keep hurting your ass. Shit. I'm gonna keep doing it. In my pulpit, motherfucker. I could go in the church. There is a thing, even if I was religious, right? I could go in a church today and give a sermon and had a whole church standing up in applause. And there is a thing, man. There's interreligious sermons and stuff like that. People do that. That is a thing. Rarely happens, but it is a thing. And I'm not even religious. But yeah, I can get on my bully pulpit too, motherfucker. I know what other people's problem is too. Y'all act like y'all like everybody can get the same broad. Y'all know who you can get. Get them fucking hood rats. And they in ample supply. You can have them. Don't try to motherfucker raise up no hood rat acting like you goddamn it the man, because you can get a whole bunch of hood rats. You kiss my whole black ass.
Pause.
No, that's not it. There we go. I got a whole goddamn educational lesson in this fucking hole. Shit. There you go. Right there. BGS it more octane scales on you motherfuckers. Shit right there. You could go goddamn it die for them hood rats for all I care, motherfucker. Shit. Don't come to me talking about you the man because you could get a whole bunch of hood rats.
Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up.
So anyway, get some Slim Tea. It's available on owlsherbs.com. Get some Slim Tea today. Lose them pounds. Lose that ego. Get some Slim Tea. Get some Slim Tea today.